I have been so busy in March. Honestly, life has really kind of kicked me in the backside this month, and I have been working a ton. So with all of that combined, I haven't been up to the theme parks. I haven't really been able to do as many videos as I would like. I'm gonna rectify that in April. I'm gonna be getting to the theme parks all of the time and give you that content you're used to seeing on the channel. But today, since I have tickets to see a spring training baseball game between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Detroit Tigers here in Lakeland, I thought I would take you along for the journey. Right now, I'm starting my day at 1916. It is an award-winning Irish pub in Lakeland. There are 3 locations, and I am at one of them, of course. I'm not at all 3. And I'm gonna have a little dinner and then head over to the game. Like, comment, subscribe, and let's just have a relaxing day. Inside the pub, there was a lot of like contemporary music being played, so I decided not to actually record my voice in there because none of it would make it past YouTube. It would certainly have gotten blocked. But I got those 2 items that I showed you. It was the Parmesan cheese fries and the Caucasian, which was a white New York style flatbread pizza. There were not a lot of vegetarian options in there, so I was a little disappointed in that selection, but wow, they were both really, really, really good. So I've been in a mode where I am dieting during the week and I'm only splurging if I do something like, you know, record a video, or if I'm out and about. I'm trying not to have the diet interfere with doing fun things. So I'm having like a salad with some beans on the side every day, maybe some fruit, and then when I go do something, I'm trying not to starve myself. So maybe that flatbread pizza and the fries tasted a little bit better to me because of those circumstances, but I'll tell you what, I really, really enjoyed it. The pub itself, not quite as fancy as I expected from everything that I have seen. However, there are 2 other locations. One of them is in a country club, and the other one is more, I think, downtown. So this might be more of the working class version of 1916 pub here in Lakeland. Of course, 1916, the year of the Easter Rising, which ended up leading to Irish independence and later the Irish Republic. So that is the significance of that name. Just after St. Patrick's Day, so I thought it would be fun to stop here and get something to eat. I've always wanted to come here, so I got to cross that off the list. Now I am heading to the ballpark to catch some spring training baseball. All right, we are here in our seats in Lakeland. The game is about to get started. I'm just going to show you as much as I can from the ballpark while also trying to enjoy an off day. I think we're in a little bit of a television timeout right now. So let's enjoy some baseball. So not a lot of these spring training games are at night. So today I was very excited to have the chance to come and see a game here in Lakeland. It's a 6:05 start. We've already gotten through the 7th inning stretch and it's still not even dark yet. So daylight savings time is definitely working, and I guess as far as Major League Baseball is concerned, so is the pitch clock. I like longer games, but that's a whole nother discussion. I've been showing you a lot of Matt Vierling, who is the Tigers' designated hitter today. He's a former Philly, but more importantly for me, he went to Notre Dame, and I am a Notre Dame fan, so that's why I'm focusing on him. because I don't know how many of you are gonna watch these baseball videos anyway, so I'm using them as much for me keeping them for posterity as I am showing you. One of the things I like about this stadium, because I was here last year, is that it has a walking trail the whole way around the outfield. So I am going to take a trip around the outfield now, and it's probably almost going to be time for the game to be finished. So let's take a walk. So those of you who have been listening to the podcast for a while know my regular co-host Kiki and her friend Connor, who I rode Rise of the Resistance with once. He is here working for the Tigers. So if you ever end up watching this, Connor, I just want to say, hey, it was cool to see you again. I wish we could run around and watch Fantasmic and ride Rise of the Resistance again sometime soon. So now that I have made my trek all the way around the stadium, and Connor has informed me that the Ty Cobb statue that was here last year is on its way up to Detroit, I'm just going to enjoy the end of the game in my seat, and then we're gonna head out. So I'm gonna relax for a little bit, and then we'll walk out of the park. We may not have gotten to see any runs, and it may have been a very, very quick game, but I had one heck of a time here in Lakeland at the Phillies-Tigers spring training game. Like I said earlier in this video, I'd been to this stadium for a minor league baseball game last year, but I was pretty excited to get the chance to see a spring training game, some of the major league players playing in this ballpark. Spring training is just such a cool event in Florida. It also happens in Arizona. When I lived in Arizona, I took advantage of it over there as well, but just such a great time. It's starting to get more expensive. People are starting to catch on to the fact that this is a really great way to spend either a vacation, or some people, you know, the Tigers have been in Lakeland, I think it said since like 1934. The Phillies have been in Clearwater since the 50s. Like, there are fans of these teams that get winter homes in these cities to see spring training, or retire to these cities to see spring training. It has really become a big deal. So with people catching on to it, the prices are going to inevitably rise for this type of a great experience. I know back in 2005 on my spring break from college, a friend at the time and I did a spring training / Disney vacation, and it was such a fun time. We saw games in Fort Myers for the Red Sox. We saw, oh boy, there was still, the Braves were still on Disney property at the time. We saw a game there. We saw a game at Dodger Town before the Dodgers moved to Arizona with their spring training. We saw Cleveland here before they moved their spring training over to Arizona. So it is a really, really fun time. Like I was saying earlier, I've had a rough couple of weeks. We moved at the end of February, and then we had some personal stuff happening at the beginning of this month. So getting the chance to just sort of relax and check out a ball game was really fun. Please do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be getting back to the theme parks in the beginning of April, but I would really appreciate it if we would add to that subscription count, because we hit like 1,200 really fast and then we kind of plateaued there for a little while. So let's keep growing that number. I'll talk to you soon.